So those are some of the lessons. Do you have any other thing that you have to?
So this is my last lesson.
Okay.
And my last lesson is know your place in the marriage and embrace that office. And let me narrow it down specifically to men. You know, you hold a very unique position. And you see, leadership it's not just something that is written. It's not a title that is written. It's an office that is occupied. And a lot of people will disagree with me, but to a reasonable extent, you determine the atmosphere in that home. A lot of people will disagree, but let me explain what I'm trying to say. There is an extent to which you can cultivate a person, love a person, nurture that person, and that person will transform completely. Let me give you two scenarios.
Okay.
Take, for example, if as a man, your wife is probably behaving in a certain way, and you're like, you're a good person. And you're like, you're a good person. Do you know that you're a good person? Do you know that you completely throw that woman off balance? And you are leading the home in a lot of time. And this is not to put a approval on bad behavior, but I can speak from experience, which of course it's open to multiple interpretations anyway, that your office is one that is unique. Accept it first. Because there's a lot of banter really around, this, that. No, it's like leadership is something that you accept and then you continue to cultivate yourself in how to do that. You see, because I have never really seen, maybe my knowledge is limited, I have never really seen a situation where a man steps in, takes his place as the leader of the home
with wisdom,
and things completely go wrong. If things completely go wrong, mark my words, it was wrong from the beginning. But if from the beginning it was not so, then something went wrong. Who is to take responsibility? I choose to put the responsibility on you. Because that is what leadership is about. It's about taking responsibility. And I'm saying that it sounds a bit extreme, and I'm not one to deal with extremes, but I've also learned that in marriage, accept your office. There are things you are great at. There are things you are not great at. The ones that you are great at, know them, own them, chase them down. The ones that you are not great at, allow the person who is great at it handle it. So that's
That's interesting.
Yes.
I really hope that because we talk a lot, so I don't need to think too much before I'm able to decipher what you're saying. But I'm really hoping that you who is watching and listening is able to really, really decipher what he's trying to say. I wanted us to talk about our challenges, but we have just one major challenge in this 5th year. A major challenge has been grief.
Yes.
The loss of our child.
Yes.
Like Francis said in the beginning, it was unexpected. We didn't plan for it. It wasn't supposed to get to that point, but it happened, and God has helped us. We've held each other and we've held on to God, and God has just helped us give this whole thing a meaning I guess God has helped us.
Yeah. And the one and most important lesson I took from grief, and I did a podcast about it actually, that was what actually inspired that episode, is don't believe, that that there's something wrong with you when you go through troubles. I say that to say that one of the first battle you will fight is that when tragedy strikes, to interpret it as, why me?
Yes, what did I do wrong?
What did I do wrong? And I began to realize that it's not necessarily about whether or not you did anything wrong. It's really about a phase in life. And life will throw curveballs.
Yeah.
Nothing means anything except the meaning we give to it. And that's exactly what you were talking about in terms of, a situation will happen and it is neutral.
Yeah.
Pick what you want
From
that situation to mean.
Yeah.
So that's it. And another thing I also thought about, in grief is the fragility of life. At some point, I will feel my stomach squeeze, literally, when I think about it. But as time and, therapy, and God and comfort and support system, it's been easier to go through. It's been getting easier. Let me not say it's been easier to go through, but it was tough.
Oh yes.
It was. It was tough. It was tough.
Really tough.
It was tough, but yeah,
We're here now.
we're here now. We're here now.
Okay, so we've talked about our lessons. We've talked about the one major challenge we had in year 5. Is it year 5 or year 4?
It's year 5 now.
Well, in this past
Year
year,
5, yes. Now.
in this past year, what would you say are some of the things that have kept us? So I know we've already delved into a couple of them. The little things that we do to keep our spark alive, the growing together, believing in your partner, rating your partner, and all. But I feel like there are some other practices that we have in our marriage that helps us. Let me start and then you can continue. Okay, so there are a couple of practices, and I think we've spoken about them on this channel before. We have written rules and agreements, rules of engagement in this marriage. No matter how angry we are, we do not sleep in separate bedrooms. We don't sleep in separate places. We sleep on the same bed.
Yep.
We bathe together. It's 5 years and we still take our bath together. Now, because of our differing schedules, it doesn't always happen all the time. Half of this past year, I was literally pregnant and I was, so it doesn't really practical.
Enlarged.
Yes, although sometimes he would have to help me because I need to wash my legs and I can't bend at all. But it doesn't happen every day, but it's a culture that we have. We bathe together. We still eat together. Maybe not all the time. Again, half of the year, I was pregnant. I had to be eating a very different kind of meal. It was, it was a different season, but we still try to eat together. We talk a lot. No matter how angry we are, we don't use insulting words. Never, ever, 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 ever. We don't shut down on each other. We've never been so angry with each other that one person doesn't come home that night. It's never been that way. So those are some of the rules of engagement that have kept us. And then he mentioned something. We speak life into each other. We speak. Sometimes I'm really just acting out. No, I don't act out. I can't say that. Sometimes I'm just. Oh my, there's no good way to say this. Sometimes I'm not my best behavior, and Francis just finds a way to douse the situation by telling me you're a good person. This is not how you are. I know you. I married you. You're not a bad woman. You're a good woman. You don't pay evil for evil. You don't give silent treatment. And when he starts to say those things, I laugh. We also have like a conflict resolution strategy where we don't allow situations to over-escalate. We've never in our 5 years had any reason to take our matter outside. Not because it is inherently bad, but because the situation has just never arisen. It's never been something that we can't fix on our own. And the last thing I'll say is we stick to our rule that we do not take love away. No matter how upset we are with each other, we still do what we would have done for the other person if we were not angry with them. so we never take love away.
Yes. Another practice as well is from time to time we find out from each other how married we are.
Yes.
What that means is that if there's something I've done that she doesn't know about that cost me something that I sacrificed to, I tell her, and then give her the opportunity to appreciate me.
Yes, and vice versa.
And we also verbalize our appreciation.
Yes.
And we have also in this marriage trained ourselves. And I think that's one of the things that's also missing out in some marriages. I think partners spoil themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, explain
Partners
so that
actually
you understand
spoil
what you mean.
themselves. So take for example, I'm not the best of cooks. I'm not a great chef. I cook what a human being can eat. I cook, and my wife deliberately makes sure that she cooks, stocks it in the fridge, and sometimes you just say, baby, what will your family eat today?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I don't know. Say,
I think you
"There's this
should
in the
even
fridge."
rephrase this thing. So my husband doesn't care about food. Francis doesn't care about food. Forget
Yeah.
about the cooking or not cooking.
Yeah.
Whether there's food in the fridge or not, Francis finds it difficult to
Yeah.
put a plate together to eat. And it's easier for me. I can walk into the fridge and there's literally, it looks like there's nothing.
And she'll just bring us something
Yes.
from that fridge. And you're like,
Yes.
where did this come out from?
Yes. And I will come out of that kitchen with a
meal.
balanced meal. But once in a while, I throw that challenge on him. And I'm like, won't you put food on the table today? Literally. I know you're working, but today, what will your family eat?
Exactly.
You can take it on from there.
Exactly. And, that forces me to go into the kitchen and start, opening all the fridge, checking everything. Okay, I'm like, this is this. Go and check. Put it in the microwave. And I'll microwave it and I'll bring it and eat. It's very, very important. Like, those are some practice, because when we got married, and even in our marriage, one of the things that we keep telling ourselves is how we want to raise our children. Right? So some of those practices are some of the things that we think about, like, okay, this is how we want to collectively raise children that are independent, children that are, and it starts with how we live our lives as individuals as well. The other thing is we have, as a rule, respect for our individual families. Let me explain what I mean. So I show her that I respect her family members, her siblings, her mom, her dad, and I take them as my family members. And she shows me that she respects my family. And the interesting thing is that oftentimes she's the one advocating for my family members. I'm the one advocating for her family members. I'm just saying, maybe, when, small issues come up here and there and you want to get out, it's not that deep, relax, And I think I thought back at it, a couple of days ago, and I'm like, this is such a good practice. Such a good practice where you, even though you may not completely agree with everything, but you also don't poison your partner's mind towards their own family.
Yes.
Because you actually do have influence. Except in situations where,
so the thing is, you need to be honest with your partner.
Yeah.
There are people who, in the name of family, manipulate your partner because they're like, we're family.
Yes.
And sometimes they too have that mindset that, this person is my family, what can I do? It is your I'm sorry, I just beat myself.
Sorry.
It is your responsibility. Yes. It is a responsibility to call out such behaviors.
Absolutely.
And help your partner to set the necessary boundaries.
Absolutely.
But if they are not crossing any boundaries or doing anything to harm your partner, there's really no need to vilify them.
There's no need. Absolutely no need.
No need.
Yeah, those are the things for me.
So it's been a good year.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a very good year. In this year, I got to see Francis as a dad. My mind was blown. Francis has always wanted to be a father, and I got to see Francis in daddy mode this year. And I would just sit back and be looking at this man and just be like, wow. Oh my God. Wow. No, my mind was blown. My mind was blown. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a good husband.
Thank you. Thank you too for being a good wife and a good mother. I know for the longest possible time, for the longest possible time, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be a good mom. I don't know. I'll be too hard on my children. And when our son came, I saw her like, look at, she was, when so for your cat, yeah, like it's like,
I fell for that boy face down.
face down. I knew that. Yeah, I will always tell her that, look, forget when the children come, you would, and it was actually proof.
Yeah.
You're a good person.
Thank you, my love. So it's been a good year. We're looking forward to God's blessings, God's favor, healing, because we're on a healing journey.
Absolutely.
We're just looking forward to, love, life, walking in our purpose, in our God-ordained purpose, and just building a home that is really beautiful, that God is proud of, that we're happy and proud of as well. Yeah. Any last words?
Deliberately choose your partner. A lot depends on it. A lot depends on it. A broken courtship is better than a failed marriage.
Yeah.
And, there was something you said that good marriages is under attack.
Yeah.
This is not to sound spiritual or overly spiritual, but it is true. Because if you look at how a society develops, the nucleus of society is in families. Corrupt people come out of families.
Yeah.
Good people come out of families. An environment plays a significant role in how people are shaped. So if there's an attack on that system, there's an attack on humanity. Really. Yeah.
That was good. Thank you. So please feel free to wish us a happy anniversary in the comments. If you have any questions, we're happy to
take them.
Maybe in the comments or do another video if necessary. Happy wedding anniversary, my love.
Happy anniversary, my baby.
Thank you for being good to me.
Thank you too.
Thank you for loving
for
me.
making it easy. Make marriage easy.
Good man. All right. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell, and don't forget to share. If you know somebody that needs this, please definitely share it with them. I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Hasta la vista.